After spending a couple of days in Tokyo, we were on our way to Osaka. We took the bullet train, but we still got in a bit late due to spending the first part of the day at Team Lab Planets. So we checked into the hotel room, which was about as small as the first, went to Universal City Walk for dinner, and got some much needed rest for the remaining days of our trip. I made a whole separate video on this hike, which will be linked below along with all other videos from this trip, but our first full day in Osaka started with an adventure to Minoo Falls. Obviously, I love any trail that takes me to a waterfall, but this one was especially amazing thanks to the opportunity to see my first wild monkey. In addition to the waterfall, I was also excited to visit the insectarium that's along the trail to Minoo Falls. The highlight of the insectarium was the butterfly garden. We spent the second part of our day in Osaka visiting Tenjinbashisuji, which is the longest shopping street in Japan. There's a wide variety of items here, ranging from convenience store goods to high-end items, much of it being new items, but we did see some used as well. Some kind. Rice.
Now it's just time to can.
$100 books.
Dude, $100. Tomatoes.
What's that? It's like shooting up bread. We spent the following day at Universal Studios Japan to see what is currently the only Super Nintendo World in existence. I already mentioned this in my Universal Studios video, but the theming in Super Nintendo World is absolutely fantastic. We rode both Bowser's Challenge and Yoshi's Adventure, the latter of which is definitely aimed more towards kids. However, I enjoyed them both. While wandering the streets of Universal Studios, we stumbled upon a Pokemon parade, which was really unique. For our last day in Japan, we took a day trip to Kyoto to see the Fushimi Inari Shrine. Fushimi Inari is well known for its many vermilion torii gates. However, we also really enjoyed the bamboo grove. This popular Shinto shrine is also well known for its fox statues, which in my opinion make it a good place to explore for those interested in photography. We ended our day at Round 1 Spo Cha. Now, Round 1 is a popular Japanese arcade chain. We even won a Mimikyu plush at Round 1 in Tokyo. Spo Cha isn't a normal arcade, however. There's so much more. We started off with the regular crane games, which, as usual, had some interesting prizes. My boyfriend won me some mango-flavored cookies that were really good. As I mentioned in my Tokyo video, I am not talented at crane games. I did manage to win this little whale, however. So we were trying to spend the majority of our coins before leaving the next morning. We soon moved on to the actual Spo Cha part of this Round 1 location. Unlike the typical arcade, for Spo Cha, you pay by the hour and have unlimited access to all the games and activities. We started off with this mini bowling game, then moved on to soccer. I played in school but haven't played in a while, so this is really fun. But to be fair, I thought everything we did at Spo Cha was really fun. There were a handful of floors, mainly with different sporting activities, but there was one floor with arcade games, so if you want to just pay by the hour to play arcade games, you could do that too. I've never been a baseball or softball person, as you can probably tell from my swings, but I do enjoy the hitting aspect of it. This was my first time at a batting cage, and I would gladly go back. Spo Cha also has ping pong, basketball, a virtual driving range, a catch area, tennis courts, and more. They also have a small rollerblading and roller skating rink that's sometimes used for other things such as segways. However, at the time we were there, it was set to be used as a roller rink. For dinner, I managed to find Japanese souffle pancakes at a small shop in the train station. They were really good and kind of felt like eating cake. The next morning, it was unfortunately time to head home. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to be always adventuring.